let's look at this travel guide for Ohio's Amish country. This is by Travel Host, the premier destination resource. And this is the May-June 2025. Here we have a boy sitting on a horse. Now, I don't know if he is actually Amish, because a lot of Amish will not allow you to take their picture. So he may be a Mennonite, but I'm not sure. So this magazine contains information on dining, shopping, attractions, and lodging. So let's go ahead and let's take a look. So we open up with our table of contents, and it breaks everything down into attractions, museums, lodging, maps, dining, shopping, venue, and what's happening. So this is some events happening in the area this summer. We also have some ads. So we have a market and gift shop, STEAM museum, and the farm at Walnut Creek. Now, I have been here, but I have not been to these two places. We also have some information about the magazine itself, as well as where you can get some more information about Amish country and a digital copy of this magazine. So we started off with some road closures and detour information. One of the major roads is closed for 60 days in Walnut Creek. So this is near the Carlisle Inn and the Der Dutchman restaurant. So we do actually go on this road to go to an orchard, but the orchard is not open yet. And by Carlisle Inn, there is actually a very good candy store. So over here we have some shopping ideas, as well as some information on wineries. Now, there is a lot of wineries in this area. Now, I have not been to any of these. I'm not a wine person, but if you're interested in any of those, they are listed here, as well as some other shopping destinations. Now, I have been to this store, and I'll let you in on a little secret. Around back, they have goats that you can feed and pet. That's why I like to go here, to play with the baby goats. So if we turn the page, we have some information on some markets, as well as some more ads. The Season is a great place. I have been there. It's a big Christmas store. We also have some more shopping options. I have been to Dutch Valley, but I have not been to Dutch Valley Gifts. I've only been to the restaurant. So, I mean, it is a pretty good buffet, but it's not as big as what it used to be. Then we have some more ads over here. Here we also have some more information on some furniture places, biking, flooring. There's a lot of furniture stores up in Holmes County. Now, I will let you in a little secret. Most places are only open 9 to 5, with a few exceptions, and many, if not all, places are closed on Sundays. Okay, that is because of the Amish and Mennonite belief system. So, and also check on religious holidays, because these places might have different hours or may not be open at all. Here we have Heine's Cheese. Now, I have been there before. We have some more shopping options. Lots of bakeries and lots of like places for harness and shoeing, and that is once again because of the Amish. They travel by horse and buggy. We also have some sewing, butchers, antiques. This is all about the town of Berlin. I have not really been to any of these places other than 'tis the season and Heine's. The rest of these I'm not familiar with. I may have been there before, but I just don't remember. Here we have some more options. Now I have been to the Harvest thrift store. That is a very good thrift store. They have lots of things. You never know what you're going to find, and they have very cheap prices. We have some lodging options, pottery, live music. They have all kinds of shows up at Amish country. We have more shopping options. Leather, some more ads, a lot of religious shops as well. Now these are going to be more Protestant religious shops, not Catholicism, Jewish, Islamic, or anything like that, because again the Amish and Mennonites do tend to be Protestant. Here we have the maps, some more ads. Now we're getting into wine, cheese, and chocolate. This is a special section. So here we have some information about how to make the most of your wine trip to Amish country. Some more information as well as some store hours and some wine cellars. And this is a big ad for Walnut Creek Cheese and Market. I have been here. It's very, very crowded. Yeah, very, very crowded location. But they do have pretty good prices if you know where to look. If you just go into the more touristy part of that store, it is extremely pricey. But if you go in the back, things are a little bit more cheaper. It's more like a grocery store. More ads for wineries. Here we have Heine's cheese. I will tell you, Heine's cheese, at least the part I've been in, I didn't think it was that big. It's actually very crowded and small. Okay, here we have more on the chocolate company. I have been to this place. It is very, very good. They make the best chocolate and they have free samples. Now they are, once again, a little bit more on the pricey side, but worth it. Some more ads for, this is a cheese factory, another one, and lodging information. Again, here's a map of where you can find some of the wine, cheese, and chocolate locations. Some more ads. I have not been to any of these places, as well as a clock shop. More ads, there's a lot of thrift stores, it looks like. I have been thrifting up there, and you never know, once again, what you'll find, and for the most part, prices are pretty cheap. Some greenhouses, quilts, some more local events. This one looks more to be focused on Western sports. Some dining. So we have our food options, and a lot of these places do serve a lot of the same things, but you can find different options if you know where to look. So you can find like taco places, and things like that, but most of it is centered around home cooking. So here are some more ads. So a lot of these restaurants are centered around a family style of eating, and they are several of them are buffets, and a lot of it is homemade food. So you're not going to see a lot of like fast food or chain restaurants in this area. They're still there, but they are not as prominent as other areas. Okay, so we also have some things as to what's going on. So these are like shows, music, fairs, and festivals. So we have Tuscarawas County, Holmes County. Some ads for these areas. So I have been to a lot of these actually. So this is mainly in the Coshocton area. So this is on a little bit to the north as to where we usually go. Actually, these are all in Coshocton. Did not realize that. Here we have some information on furniture shopping. There's once again a lot of furniture stores, more like rustic, wooden things that you may not find in a chain store. So there's some information on that. So and then once again we have a map of the furniture stores in the area. Here we have some attractions. So a lot of these are going to be more family centered. So if you have a family, you might want to check out some of these places. The farm at Walnut Creek. I have been there. It's not really like your typical farm. You get in a wagon and you go through and you see different kinds of animals. They have giraffes, kangaroos, different types of cattle, things like that you can actually feed a lot of them, and then you can tour an Amish house. I don't know if it's actually an Amish house, but you can still go through it. It's set up like an Amish house anyway. Some more travel options, lots of Victorian houses, touring Amish homes, kayaking, historical tours, things like that. So we have an ad here for Mohican. This is in Loudonville, as well as some travel companies. Here we have a World War II reenactment. I didn't know about that. That'd been kind of cool. Wedding venues, events at the farm, Easter, the Welcome Center. I don't know where that's at. Sugar Creek, some places you can go to help plan your trips. These are all events here. Looks like in Carroll County. Some festivals going on there. Visitor centers where you can go get some more in-depth information about certain parts that you would like to visit. Some more information on lodging, as well as some more ads for places and information on conference centers. Lodging, we have a mixture of more Airbnb inns, as well as a few options for chains. We also have cabins, camping, some more options about some different lodging options, as well as some pictures and ways to book. Looks like these are more like lakeside options. Then we have a map. The largest Amish community in the world. I don't know if that's necessarily true, or Pennsylvania. And then over here we have some more words in German. Wir sind froh, es dir kommen sind. So this is welcoming you to Amish country. Some more options for some kind of museum, as well as the Hotel Pro Football Hall of Fame. A lot of people don't realize that this is only about half an hour from Canton, so it's not really that far from the Hall of Fame. Even though it seems like it, it's really not. Options for calendars and puzzles, as well as another hotel. And then that brings us to the end of our magazine, where we have another ad on the back. Now, one thing is, a lot of the businesses might be in German and Dutch, but everybody does speak English up here in Amish country. Trust me, they do. Okay, so don't worry about that. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this little flip through and give you some ideas for a potential future business visit. Okay, all right, bye bye now.